Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is PhantomWorks back with another tip for Clip Studio, and this is a question I got in from one of you viewers out there. I do know their name, but I'll keep it secret or whatever. I don't know if you guys put your name out there. Don't want to put your name out there. Anyways, so as the title says, I'm going to teach you how to basically have a simple way to copy and paste your animation cells, so you don't have to redraw the whole thing if you kind of want the same scene, but you don't want to, trace over the whole time and spend all this time doing it. So what you do first, we'll go ahead and hop on into it. So first you need to click New. And you can either click on new, you can do an illustration mode of it, and what you do, if you want it as an animation, you just click create moving illustration. But since we're doing this in animation, we probably want to do this on the animation slide on here. It should be on Clip Studio for y'all. So you're basically just gonna be okay with all this and then click OK. It just for the sake of being just for the sake of not having a crap load of these timeline things going on here, I'm gonna push it all the way to 7. So we're not even gonna go all the way to 7. Hold on. We're gonna make another one. I don't know what I did there. Alright, cool. Same stuff. Good stuff. Alright, so I'm going to push this all the way back over here. Alright, so here we have our animation cells. So most of the time whenever you're doing this, whenever you're on Clip Studio, you're doing your thing. How big is this screen right here? Is it getting everything? I think so. And I'll just redo it if I don't. So you mostly, whenever you're doing everything, you want to keep in mind that most of your stuff that you're working with to be able to control the moving scenes on here is through this timeline animation. So this is layer 1 of it, and this little red rectangle thing, that basically is your pointer. So that's the keyframe that you're on. So everything that you're manipulating is going to be done on there. So if you make a new animation cell, it's going to be done on there. If you want to make your new animation cell over here all the way to number 3 or something, it's going to be right there. And the next scene is going to jump from there to there. So this scene right here, it's not going to jump. It's going to take that time in between. So it's going to take this time in between, and then it's going to go to 2. So you know what I'm saying? So besides that, that's not what the tutorial's on. So you want to make a, you want to copy and paste the picture that you did, right? So first I'm going to make a little blah drawing, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we're back. We have a small little sketch. So basically, another additional tip I want to give you is you don't want to make your sketch too detailed or anything. You basically want to get the gesture and then just jump out of it, and then you can get all detailed later, because that's really going to slow you down, and you want to put your ideas down as fast as you can and then just rework it later. It's almost the same thing as just drawing in general. You want to, refine it until it's perfect. But it's especially so whenever you're doing animation, because you want to get your ideas out of there, and you don't want to lose your ideas or your momentum by sitting there being detailed with all your drawings. So you want to make a quick speed sketch like this, and then you basically you hop out as fast as you can to the next one. But anyways, that's just a quick tip. So now you have your sketch, right? So you got your sketch, and you basically want the same image, but you don't want to you want the same image, but you don't want to alter it. You don't want to redraw it, like trace over it and crap like that. So what you want to do is basically so remember, we're on the timeline 1, and sorry if I'm kind of rambling. You're on the timeline, you're on the key layer 1, and you want to make a copy of it. So what you're going to do is go to Edit, and then Copy, or Control C. So you're copying the layer that you have right now. You're on this timeline layer right there. You're on this right here, on the layer side over here. So the computer knows exactly what you're copying. Then you're going to click Paste, Control V. So now you have it saying there layer 2 and stuff like that. So what you want to do is create a new animation. So this is what you just did. Hold on, I didn't explain that well. So you basically copied this, and then you clicked paste. Now what you just did, you see right here how it still kind of shows up. I can't zoom in too much on there, but you see how it still kind of has an existing image of it on this layer, and you can't really see it. That's because you haven't manipulated it to be on this timeline right here. So what you're gonna do is basically you're hitting new animation cell. So here's your first animation cell, right? And you want to make a new one that's exactly the same as this. Well, then you hit this animation right here, this little keyframe, and then you hit new animation cell. So as you can see, you still don't see the image. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click on that, and then you're going to switch it to 2. So you're basically right clicking on that section, that copy that you just did, well, that new cell animation that you just did. You're right clicking on the new cell animation that you just did, and then you're clicking 2. So now you just moved that new cell animation to this. So now it's 2, and it shows up. And what you do, you just throw away this because it's no longer a relevant animation cell, and now you have a copy. So now you can work on number 1, or you can work on number 2, and they both have it. So just to show you, you go to 2. I made number 1 not visible anymore. So look, watch. I'm making number 1 not visible anymore. I jump over to 2. Same picture as number 1. I make number 2 not visible anymore. I jump over to 1. Now it's visible on number 1. So now you have a copy of it, and you can kind of alter it however you want in between. So if you ended up on that next animation cell, you wanted her arm to move or something, you could just like click you could click free transform, or my bad, I'm getting ahead of myself. You can click this tool right here. It's called Marquette, I don't know. Insert name here. And then you basically can frame around this, and if you just wanted a small gesture, like you just wanted her to move her hand just a little bit and you didn't want to like mess with the whole image, well then you could just move her hand down there and now she has a different hand placement thing. A new outlook on life, I don't know. And so look, now you have her moving her arm. That's a really crappy way of how I moved her arm, but you get the idea. So now it's kind of moving. Ah, you got some money there? Would you like some sandwiches? Anyways, I'm being weird now. So yeah, I just wanted to answer that question that I got on Facebook. Thank you very much for your questions. I figured out a lot of things as far as animation on the program and stuff, how it works, and good ways of, you know, flowing through it. So guys, leave your questions on YouTube, or, you know, go on my Facebook page, hit me up with a message, tell me exactly what your issue is, and I will make a video on it and help you guys out. So I appreciate the question again, and everybody who's watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to Phantom Works, and leave me questions and I'll go ahead and make more videos. Yeah. So, yeah, happy April Fools! That isn't today, that was yesterday. Bye!